How y'all doing now? This is Easy Work Boxing, baby. About to hit you well, but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all know what time it is. Right now I'm in my state of mind. You know what I'm saying? And right now I'm thinking about love. The feeling that we all need, the feeling that we all want in this world. It could come from anywhere. A friend, lover, co-worker, anybody. It could come from everywhere. Companion, and that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about love. It's something that we all desire. It's something to live for, and in my opinion, most definitely to die for. Not the feeling, but to die for someone that you love, in my opinion. And it's the greatest feeling on earth. It's the greatest feeling on earth. Like Jackie Wilson said, my mama used to have us cleaning up and singing to Jackie Wilson. To be loved, one of the greatest feelings on earth. It has its yin and its yang. And people must understand that even in love, you can walk right across, take one step, and it turns into hate. It most definitely turns into hate. But I want to talk about the good feeling of love for a man or woman, or whether you are gay or whatever lifestyle you live, for a man with a man or a woman with a woman. I'm not here to judge anybody. Just the feeling of being loved, to be wanted, to have someone beside you that is there continuously, unconditionally. That is the greatest feeling on earth. And one thing I've understood in this life, even though I don't have children, I did have one at one point due to certain circumstances, and I understood at that time what real love was. I felt real love. I saw that somebody believed in me. I saw that somebody actually cared and didn't judge me. And that's what unconditional love is. Not judging, loving somebody's imperfections. That's what love is, people. I get on here and I criticize, I make videos, I talk about my black woman, but I love you. I get on, make videos, and I talk about my black brothers, rappers, entrepreneurs, entertainers. And regardless of whatever decision you chose to do in this life, I still love you. You understand? I'm only mad at you because I love you. It's not because of anything else. I hope that people understand it. I've never been a jealous man in my life. I've never been envious of anybody, because you have no reason to. Whatever another man did to get where he was, you can apply yourself to it and you can do the same thing. So in actuality, there's no reason to be jealous of another man. If you apply yourself to it, then you can do the same thing that he did. I was just in a call with a friend of mine, and I was talking to him about relationships. And I was telling him that one thing we have to understand in relationships is that we are the flesh. How can you expect a human being to be perfect? When God gave us free will himself, so he understood in himself that we are not perfect and we are the flesh. That we are the flesh and that we are tempted. God gave us free will. So if he can give us free will and love us unconditionally, why can we not do it in a relationship with each other? E.T. come home, you say, what is love? Good question. Love is being there for a person through everything. Understanding that they are a human being and they will do things that you will not like and things that you will not respect. But you shouldn't tell them that you love them if you're not willing to walk that path with them. And they should not tell you that they love you if they're not willing to walk through that path with you, because love does not fade. Like I tell people, you should tell me that you like me, because when you like me, you can walk away easily. When you sit up and you tell a person that you love them, you are entitled to go to war with that person. It's a different thing. You know, love can get you killed. Love brings betrayal. Love brings some of the best feelings on earth. It's an emotion, one of the greatest emotions. We all search for it. We all strive for it. We all dream of it. Me personally, I dream of it. You know, we all dream of it. I didn't really even want to get on and make this video. You know, at this time right now, I was like, no, don't get on there and say anything about this. But at the same time, what's wrong with love? There's no love here anymore. And not just in the Black community, in all communities. The only time people worry about, you know, what's going on in the world is when it happens to their family. I think that people need to be more concerned about when it doesn't happen to their family. That would be a great solution to the problem. You know, nowadays love is being pushed out the window. It's not in music. R&B music is not even music. I mean, R&B music, rhythm and blues, is sex music. Half of the time in most R&B music, you hear today, you hear nothing but sex, what I'm gonna do to you, and you hear it in rap. I'm gonna do this to you. I'm gonna have sex with you like this. I'm gonna beat the brakes off of you. I'm gonna do this. And what is that? What type of content is that? What is that doing for your children? See, people don't understand this, but then you have to wonder why your daughter is 9 years old, 11 years old, and she's sneaking guys into your house. But then you sit up and you play Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj, City Girls all day in your house, and then you wonder why your 9-year-old daughter is sneaking girls in the house. Males, you wonder why your son is trying his best to go out there, whatever he got to do, if he got to be a gangster, gangbang, or whatever, to get a female, because they are pushing it in his ear that he needs to become that in order to get a woman. Now, if you were 80s baby when we was coming up, the only thing a woman wanted was a BMW, a black man working. But when TLC came out and made that song, No Scrubs, people don't understand what that song did to the Black community. See, the thing, a lot of people right now in their ages, if you are not an 80s baby, you wouldn't understand what I mean by what TLC song No Scrubs did. Because see, we were still in a time in an era where even if you were 80 babies in the 90s, late 90s, 99, 2000, people were more focused on the person you were. People loved you for who you were. You stayed on the phone all night in order to learn. In order to learn and like each other. But see, this is not today's time. That was not today's time. Today, an image is what brings you love. An image. Now, see, I can go into it and say money. I can go into it in other things. But the image is what brings love nowadays. The image includes money. Because see, as long as certain women or certain men, certain people can live a certain lifestyle with that person that they say they love, then yes, they love them. But if that ship should sink at any, if that ship should become the Titanic at any point, hopefully you have a real rider beside you, because the average person is going to run from you because the image cannot be upheld. The lavish life cannot be upheld. The I'm doing better than you cannot be upheld. The everything over here is good cannot be upheld. You know, I was talking to a female at work and I was telling her, she, you know, gave me a number or whatever. And I told her, I said, you know, I don't have a car. This woman told me, she said, you know what? She said, people don't understand it, but damn near everybody is one car note away from not having one. I said, oh, I like that. I like that. Let's talk about the love of materialism. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the fact that people will go and buy $200 worth of clothes to make themselves feel like they're somebody. Let's talk about the fact that the Jordans have become a status symbol to the point where people will go buy them just to make themselves feel good. Let's talk about the fact that someone will go buy a car or get a car that they know they can't afford nor keep the maintenance up on just to get it, just to say they're doing better than you. The love of sex. Who don't fall guilty to that? Who doesn't fall guilty to that? I'm included. Like I tell you all the time, I'm not perfect. I'm a sinner just as well. But who all falls guilty to that? To feel, to get that great feeling, to enjoy somebody's company, just to be around somebody, affection, emotions. You know what I'm saying? That's a great feeling in itself. But it's so limited in its time right now because nobody wants to feel that. And I can understand it. Who is not afraid to give their heart to people? And if you are really a conscious person, I'm sure you are truly afraid to give your heart to someone right now. And that's whether you're white, black, Dominican, Latino. No one is looking for love anymore. No one understands that love is respect anymore. No one even cares anymore. I give much credit to the couples that are already married because you don't have to go through this bullshit like the people who are trying to be married. But then, it goes so many ways. You have women, who are looking for love, who are looking for their kings, who are looking to settle down. But then it was some guy, that fucked it up. And it goes the same way with men. It's a lot of men like me, 37 years old, ready to sit down, ready to happily say, hey, this is my wife. This is the person I'm going to be with for the rest of my life. I love her. I'm happy to say that. But everybody doesn't want that. Love, the emotion is just like happiness. See, a lot of people go and run around this world and expect to be happy every day. When the Lord told you, you were not going to be happy every day, that He will walk with you through every step. That's all He told you. He will walk with you through every step. He never said your life was going to be perfect. So Al, the best thing for people to do is not expect for love to be perfect. The Lord love you every day. He wake up with you. He wake you up. He makes sure that when you're down and you're out, He show up. Everybody in your life is not going to do that. And that's something I'm learning to understand. I run away from people. I push people away easily because they are not willing to give me what I give them, because I don't understand that they are not me. And of course, they are human. They're human. I'm just going in a little bit right now, y'all. I'm just talking. Actually, I've been drinking, as you could tell. And when I drink, I like to make these type of videos because I become more passionate about what I'm talking about. And like I said, you're welcome to talk. You're welcome to come on the panel if you can. Please hit that like button, if you are just, watching and paying attention. But for me, love consists of a lot of things. Loyalty. Don't betray me if you love me. I noticed that even at work, I notice a lot of people do a lot of things, say a lot of things, and then as time go on, they try to potentially be your friend or try to come back and, shake hands with you. I don't do that. I look at it like I look at life, I calculate it. 9 times out of 10, the person that will kill you is the person that know you. If you already crossed me and you already cut my throat or said something negative about me or did anything negative to me, I can no longer fuck with you. Because I feel like 9 times out of 10, you are a threat to my life. Because once I let you back in, that makes you comfortable with fucking me over. I'm not that person that really allows people to come toward me with that bullshit. If I was good to you, if I was positive, I never brought any harm your way. We had a good relationship and you fucked me over or tried to cross me in a certain way. I no longer have anything for you. I no longer want to talk to you. If I've always been good to you, whether it's throughout the years, it's not just when we met. If I've always been there by your side and been loyal to you, I have nothing else to say to you no longer. I have no loyalty to you. I don't care to speak to you. We have nothing else to talk about. Because at that point, when you fucked me over and you crossed me, you showed me that you didn't love me. That's the biggest part of betrayal. It's not that somebody betrayed you, because like I said, people are the flesh. People gonna put themselves before you every time. People gonna put themselves before you every time. But the bad part about betrayal is you actually showed me that you did not love me. Because if it wouldn't have been me, I'd die with somebody I say I love. You gotta come with an army to hurt somebody that I say I love. I'm not saying it's gonna take an army to defeat me or murder me, kill me, whatever it may be. But I'm riding with that person until it's over. I'm a person that understands that you don't live forever. That one day you're gonna die. And one day I'd rather be that I die for some than laying in my bed like a coward or something. You know what I'm saying? I pray that it be from something and just being a coward. You know what I'm saying? But everybody ain't the same. I got 2 people on with me. Y'all want to come on, comment to me. Let's talk about love. Love is something, I'll say since I was 17, 18 years old. And it's something that I never really felt. One of the sexiest things a woman ever did to me is a woman I used to mess with. And this was in my 20s. And something that I never had done to me by a woman was I was sitting on her couch after we got through eating, and she came and she kissed me. She kissed me and she went upstairs and said, "I'm finna go lay down." Now I know to some men you know, who have baby mothers, wives, and things of that nature. That's nothing to y'all. But I have no children, no wife, or anything. And that was one of the most sexiest things a woman has ever done to me. That was one of the most loving things a woman has ever done to me. And I know that sounds crazy, but for some reason, I've been caught up on that for years. We just sitting there and she say, come straight up to me on the couch and just kiss me in the face and say, I'm finna go and lay down. This is beautiful, man. So y'all who get that every day, I know y'all probably go through hell with her, but man, that's beautiful. I dream about that. I want that badly. Bro, what causes heavy drinking in the black community? That's a good question. One thing that causes drinking in the black community is pain. Pain causes drinking. Trying to forget. Trying to find some way of happiness. Some people even use it to punish themselves. Just like any other form of drug. It's just like when you have a family member who's on crack, cocaine, whatever. When you downgrade them, it only makes them want to use it again. See, the reason why black people are most addicted to drugs is because we suffer the most pain. We see the most. We watch friends die, cousins die, mothers die, fathers die, uncles die right in front of us. See, nobody lined up to smoke crack. Somebody gave up, somebody wanted to get high, somebody introduced them to the drug, and people started getting high. Nobody knew that it was a sign outside that say, hey, if you smoke this drug right here, you'll be selling your body, forgetting about your children, neglecting your children. Come on, smoke it. That wasn't the case. It just happened and people suffer from it. Trust me on that. People suffer from it. I mean, yes, sir. All races that are broke go through that. We all want affection, but not only do we want it, we all need it. We all need it. See, the dumbest thing a man or a woman can say is, I don't need nobody. I don't need to have no man. I don't need to have a woman. That's bullshit. They lying to you. If you didn't need them, God wouldn't created it. He had already created man. We need each other. And that's something we have to understand. That's what love is. See, when you hear somebody say, well, a man or female say they don't need nobody, you need to get away from them. Because that's unnatural. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody. Is it normal to think about death every day? Honestly, bro, I think about it every day. I think about it every day. But that's another part of being traumatized. When big dog, we grow up every day and we see our friends die, We see people who we know don't even live the you know what I'm saying, the what they call it now, I'm about that life lifestyle, and they die. How can you not worry about them? When you know people who have never done anything to anybody and they die in a house fire, they die from any situation like that. How can you not think about them? It's so depressing, big dog, that you can't live yourself. I can't live myself. Big dog, I'm afraid to go do anything for real. Not afraid, but I have so much planned for me that I'm not ready to go until I see some of it. So I don't really want to be partaking in anything that could stop that. And that's not living. A lot of people have to learn the difference between living and existing. It's a difference. There's a difference between living and existing. See, rich people, they live. You and I, we exist. And I'm not saying that it's gonna be somebody on here gonna come on and say, I'm not rich, but I exist. That's good for you. I salute that. But in all actuality, if you're poor, you're existing. You're not living. If you can't wake up tomorrow and decide what you want to do, anything you want to do tomorrow, you are poor. It's for the record for those that want to say, oh, I ain't poor. If you can't wake up tomorrow and just pick on a globe and go anywhere you want to do and do anything you want to do tomorrow, you're poor. If you can't wake up in the morning and say, you know what, I'm not going to go nowhere for 2 months, you're poor. But you know what? They have fixed it so well to the point where people feel like, oh, as long as if I got a car and a roof over my head, I'm not poor. But if you lost your job for 1 month and you lose everything, you are poor. I'm poor. I am poor. Do I have any shame of telling you that? No, I have none. I never got on here and told anybody I was rich. I never got on here and told anybody I was a millionaire or that I could change their life. One thing you have to do also, since we're talking about love, you have to love yourself. You have to love yourself to the point that you are willing to accept everything that you have ever did wrong. You have to be grown. You have to tell yourself, I did that. I was wrong. There's a lot of people going around, and it's been fairy tales told on people saying that people have blamed other people on their lives. Unless that person wrote that shit to you or signed or told other people that, 9 times out of 10, that person is bullshit. Nobody controls anybody's life, and no matter how much somebody hurts you, your decisions are your decisions. Who steals the most from the black community? Who steals the most from the black community? That's a good question. I wouldn't say, and right now, my state of mind I'm in right now, I wouldn't say that nobody steals from the black community. I think that the black community robbed themselves. We rob, kill, destroy our own culture. We destroy our own culture. Are you talking about money? Now, if you talking about money, then yeah. Asians, Jews, Arabs, all of them. Yeah, they all get a piece of the pie from us. They all get a piece of the pie from us. Because what? That's what we love. People love materialism. People love materialism. You can walk around. Let me give you a prime example. You can walk around and see the same pair of pants, right? The identical pair of pants. It has one name, but one name has the star-studded name. Let's say Jay-Z, Jeezy, T.I. Anybody made these pants. One pair of pants with no name on them that's identical. They cost $15. But the pants with a celebrity name on them or their company, clothing company, costs $56. People will buy those $56 shoes because we love materialism. We love to feel like I'm more important than you because I have on higher costing clothes than you. And people don't really understand that that's low self-esteem. If a pair of clothes makes you feel like, if even money makes you feel like you're superior to another person, and then without it, you feel like you're nothing, that's sad. There's no love for yourself. That's basically even saying that you don't even know who you are. Because if money and clothes define you, who are you without it? Who are you without it? If money and clothes define you as a person. And it's all good. Don't sit up here and get a twist of easy work. I wish I had a closet full of some of the best shit. I had 2 cars sitting outside, sitting on them things, tinted. You understand me? I wish I had that. But I'm not a person that's willing to go out there and sell my soul for. I'm not a person that's really going out there. I work every day. I'm not trying to go out there and die for an image. That's not me at all. But I just wanted to get on here and, talk about love, man. Something that don't exist no more. Is it out there? Do people really care? Do people really want love? Because I really want love. And I ain't talking about from a family member either. I mean, my woman, of course, but I'm talking about from my partner in life, somebody who I'm supposed to be beside until I leave this earth. I want that love. I want that unconditional love. I want what God gives me. But y'all, I'm finna get off, man. I was just on here for a second. Just running my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell me how y'all feel about this video. I just ask that y'all pray for me. You know what I'm saying? I pray for y'all. Y'all don't understand. Y'all easy work Boston family. Y'all please hit that like button, man. When I ask y'all to donate, I'm not trying to go in your pocket, bro. You understand? Easy work out here, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make it, man. I'm really trying to make it. Solo dolo. Solo dolo. You understand? So once again, man, thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support. I ask that y'all stay tuned, hit your notification bells. You know, Easy Work gonna keep putting these videos out for y'all. You know, even if I just got something to talk about like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just love y'all, man. No matter. Easy Work out.